Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased technical analysis. And if that sounds good to you, please hit the like button and subscribe and turn on that notification bell. It will mean a lot. Alright, we're going to get into this now, starting off with the flow sentiment like we always do. And once again, it's bearish, filtered for 500k premiums or above. Put flow 79%, while the call flow has 21%. Okay, so big money, still bearish, and seeing a lot of in the money puts for that July 15th date come in today. Okay, like 450, 448, 446. Yeah, a lot of in the money puts coming in for that July 15th date. No idea why, but you guys can do what you will with that information. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Discord where I share all my plans based on price action, and I give a little bit of a commentary on the side as well. But pretty much the bull case was it needs to be above 380, and I will look for calls if 382 clears, and targeting 383.5 and 385. So calls above 382, while the bear case was puts if 380 fails, targeting 378 to 378.5 zone and lower targets. Very tough day to trade. I said on this channel a few times that when SPY gives us a strong one directional move, something similar to what we had yesterday, usually the next day it's going to be basing. It's going to be basing where SPY picks a support and a resistance level and just plays ping pong between that level, faking out the bulls and the bears, because a move like this, there's going to be bears that's going to catch FOMO. And there's also going to be bulls that's going to try to catch the bottom and hope they ride or catch a relief rally. So market makers love days like this when they can just base it, chop it around, tricking out both the bulls and the bear. That's my RSI. But let me scroll out a little bit, make it a little bigger. And pretty much the trades I took today, I tried to follow my plan, was puts on the 380 breakdown. Around 11:15 candle, it broke down 380. I entered a put. However, it did not go down to my 378.5 target. It had to cut loss on the next candle. It recaptured 380. Tried again on the 12 o'clock 15-minute candle. Broke down 380. This time it worked very well. Dropped down right to 378.5. One level to level. I left a small run, and as you can see, the rest of the day it just chopped to the upside. Recaptured 380. Tried to get to 382, but didn't quite hit it. But SPY definitely respected the 378.5 level, bounced off of it twice, and many times in the morning rejected from the 382 level, respected and rejected it in pre-market, and yesterday in power hour or sour hour for yesterday definitely rejected many times. So the chop range right now is 378.5 to 380. Okay, so I'm going to make this very simple for you guys, and I'm going to make it simple for myself. All we have to do, we don't even have to predict or anything. All we have to do is allow the SPY to base or consolidate, and we just wait for the breakout or the breakdown. Put it quite simple. If it clears 380, I will look for calls, and I will target 383.5, 385, 387, and possibly a retest of the 390 level. Okay, if 378.5 fails, that's bearish. Okay, and I will target 376, 373.5 ish, probably down to 370 of this falling wedge pattern on the daily chart. Okay, guys, we do not need to predict. When it's basing like this, all we have to do is wait for the breakout or the breakdown. Remember, consolidations lead to one directional moves. One directional moves lead to consolidation. That's a two market cycles that the market, cycles between. I don't know if I said that right, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up with SPY. Just remember, above 382, look for calls. Below 378.5, look for puts. Anything in between is just chop. Okay, guys. Moving on to the VIX. VIX here yesterday it recaptured the 27.59 level. Today, well, it's a red candle, but we did not lose any support level. So we'll watch for tomorrow. Okay, watch for tomorrow. The support will be 27.59 and a critical one at 27.3. VIX need to hold that level to stay bullish. If that level fails, definitely going to be bearish, okay? Moving on to triple Q. I talked about the evening star patterns yesterday. And while today it looked like it's just cooling off, similar to the SPY, it's just basic. So the support I have right now is 282.3. If that fails, there is some support around 280.5. All right, that will be next. And if 280.5 fails, the next one is 278.5. Then the gap fill around 277. Then possibly a test around 275. For me to be bullish, it needs to clear the 285 resistance level. So that's the chop zone for triple Q. 282.3 to 285. Anything in between is chop. Watch for the breakout, watch for the breakdown, and just follow the price action. We don't need to predict. Dow Jones also had a choppy day. I need to see it clear 312.38 for me to look for calls or get short-term bullish, which would target 321.7 is this red down trend line that we have here, okay? The next support is the gap fill around 307.2, and if that fails, 305.5-ish, then 303.6 is in play. IWM, after we lost that critical level yesterday at 174.35, that is a false breakout or a false recapture. IWM showed follow through and went and tested the next support level at around 170. 170 fails, guys. 165.5 or 0.7 incoming. For me to get bullish, I need to see IWM clear that 172.5 level, which would put 174.3 back in play. And clearing that would be bullish and recapture this level that we recently failed, and that would put 178, then 180.7 back in play, all right? Tesla, I talked about a false breakout yesterday, and it showed some follow through. However, 680, the blue line right there, I had a support at 680. It defended. Tesla also almost filled the gap. I had a gap fill around 663.5. They got pretty close to that level. All right. So from here, now that 680 defended, it did close above it. Tesla needs to recapture or clear 700.5, which would clear this level or recapture. Excuse me. It would break out once again from this yellow trend line. Okay. However, as long as below 700.5, this is still technically a false breakout, okay? Loss of 680, I would look for puts. 673, 663 are the next support level with 648 below that, okay? So only bullish above 700.5. As long as below, I'm favoring the downside. All right, guys? So that's what I have for you guys today. It was a very, very tricky day, but like I always say, basing leads to one directional move, and one directional move leads to basing. Today we had some basing. Will tomorrow be more basing? We will see. Just know the levels and remember your support and resistance level. And remember, Uncle Chart is a strategy. Look for calls when a resistance clears. Look for puts when a support fails, and take profit at the very next level. Don't try to chase home runs, because I don't. I just swing for the bats. Peace.